So thank you both. It means so much. And we're going to have some fun with this too, aren't we?
Let's cross live to New York and speak to CBS News correspondent Jared Hill. Hi, Jared. Good to see you. And this is significant, isn't it? Because the former president pointedly didn't endorse her 5 days ago when President Biden announced that he wouldn't be seeking re-election. And quite a lot was being made of that.
Somewhat. I mean, while former President Obama didn't endorse Vice President Kamala Harris a couple of days ago, we do know that a number of members of the Obama world have been pretty heavily involved in the early days of the campaign. His former attorney general is involved heavily with trying to vet various vice presidential picks and candidates for Vice President Harris. There had been some talk about him wanting to give a bit of space between the announcement that Joe Biden was stepping out of the race, that Kamala Harris was going to be running in his stead, and allowing kind of this not to appear as a coronation. But here we are seeing this official endorsement from one of the most popular Democratic presidents in quite some time.
And how important is that for her as she reaches out to voters now?
Well, that's going to be the question, right? Because I think he is a name that is highly respected, but we've also been seeing over the past just couple of days this flurry of excitement and interest in sort of these grassroots efforts to galvanize various demographics that are going to be important for Vice President Harris. This potentially could just be another stamp of approval from someone who a lot of Democrats like.
Are we now all just accepting that she is the presumptive Democratic nominee? Is it a done deal?
Nothing's done until it's done. But what we are seeing here is this coalescing around Kamala Harris as the likely nominee for the Democratic Party. Again, there is this formal process that still needs to happen with the delegates, and that will be happening at some point over the next couple of weeks, potentially as soon as August 1st. But when it comes to sort of the feeling of the party, at least right now, it does appear that Kamala Harris is going to be the nominee for Democrats. But again, the votes are not in yet, so we'll have to wait and see.
And certainly the Republican presidential campaign seems to be assuming that, with launching huge numbers of attack ads against her.
Yeah, that's right. They're launching attack ads against her. We're seeing both J.D. Vance, the vice presidential pick for former President Trump, and the former president himself formulating their attacks on the stump. One thing that has been interesting is that just yesterday, the former president's team said that it's too early to say if and when there would be a debate between Vice President Harris and former President Trump. They're saying that they want for the Democrats to name their pick officially through the official nominating process before they do so, because they've already debated one candidate who now is not in the race. They want to make sure that whoever they do go on the stage with sticks it out until November.
Okay, great to have you with us, Jared. Thank you.
Thank you.